everybody, my name is Lilia. In this video we're going to be talking about all my kitchen organization tips and tricks. Also, this video is in partnership with Cricut. I'm going to show you a do-it-yourself for the most aesthetically pleasing pantry labels. If you have been thinking about giving your pantry a makeover, this video is a sign you should do it. I'm also going to show you how I organize my fridge because it helps me a lot with staying on track and eating healthy. And last but not least, we're going to deep clean our kitchen together. So if you have a messy kitchen like me at the moment, hopefully this video will motivate you. So if you're excited for some cleaning, throw on a scrunchie, get your hair out of your face, put on some comfy clothes. I'm wearing some, you can't see it, but I'm wearing some joggers. I have a very natural makeup look on. My hair is very crazy, beachy, because I actually went to the beach yesterday. Anyways, so get yourself ready for a cleaning day because we're going to be cleaning together. And if you're excited for this video, give it a thumbs up. And with that being said, let's get started. I'm going to start off with my pantry organization, and I feel like a aesthetically pleasing pantry helps you so much to feel motivated to bake something, to cook something healthy, so I personally love it. And for this do-it-yourself, I'm working with Cricut. So for my pantry organization, I'm going to be using these storage containers that I got from Amazon. I will link them down below. They come in 3 different sizes, and I'm going to be adding my pantry labels to them. So this is my pantry. Let's open it for you guys. So here I have all my storage containers with food that I use on a day-to-day basis to cook. And as you can see, my pantry definitely needs a little bit of a refill. I actually finished quite a few of my storage bins. So instead of buying labels I don't really like, I'm going to do a do-it-yourself and add a very aesthetically pleasing and hopefully classy looking label to all of these storage containers, fill them up, and yeah. Let's get started. So for this do-it-yourself, I'm going to be using the Cricut Explorer Air 2. This is the most classic Cricut cutting machine. I have it in this beautiful mint color, and you can use it with all types of materials. And with the Bluetooth wireless technology, you can either use it with your computer or your phone. So we're currently at my desk, and I kind of transformed this into my do-it-yourself Cricut station. So if you want to recreate exactly the same labels as I have made for my pantry, then keep on watching. So the first thing that we're going to do is design our labels on our computer, and Cricut actually comes with a free design program which is called Cricut Design Space. So you click on new and then you get this little like design area. So you type in oatmeal and this is how it looks. You can move it around, and then we're going to choose the correct font that we're going to be using. I will have saved all my projects in the description box, so you can just use the fonts that I have as well as the designing I already did. And then I ungroup the letters, which means that I can move all the letters around, and I'm going to minimize the space of all the letters because this is a little too spread out for me. Then I'm going to group them together again. So I'm then going to size of my containers. These are the containers that I'm going to use, and I'm going to look at the width. And if I measure them, I think the best size for me would be 2.5 inches. I'm going to make sure that the width of my text is 2.5 inches. So then it automatically crops it to the right size. Last but not least, I'm going to weld the text. And what this does is that it connects everything together, so the cut of the Cricut will be a little bit cleaner. And there you have it, that's the first word. So I just finished with the design, and now we're going to prepare the vinyl. So this is the vinyl that I'm going to be using. So how this works is that you grab your little mat, and then you have the vinyl, and we're just going to align it together. It's going to be a perfect fit. And because the mat is slightly sticky or adhesive, you can just smooth it over, and it's going to be perfect. Then you're going to press this button, which is going to load the mat inside the Cricut. So as you can see, it's now grabbing it. And then you click on the Cricut button. and it's going to start cutting. It's pretty magical. So the Cricut just finished cutting everything, and now we're going to unload it. It's white on white, it's really hard to see, but now it is time to remove it. So how I do this is that I first try to remove everything that I can just by peeling off the sticker. It's very important that you go slowly and that you kind of press on it. So, I don't know if you already can tell, but we are getting something. And then I like to use this little tool to remove all the vinyl that stuck. And then get away. Now that I've removed all the excess vinyl, I'm going to cut out one of the words, of the labels. Let's see, I'm going to do oatmeal. So I'm cutting that one out. This is one label. Oh, it's so hard to see, but the next step that we're going to be using is the transfer paper. So it comes like this. This is the transfer paper. I already used it, obviously. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to measure a piece of the transfer paper, cut it. So you just peel off the paper, and then this side is very sticky, and we're just going to stick on the vinyl, and then we're going to use one of these little tools to really press it on the transfer paper. So this is my oatmeal, and now it is time to transfer it. Our oatmeal. Like that. Okay, so now we're pressing it on. Again, using our little tool. Making sure that it's all stuck on there. And then we remove it. And there you have it. Our custom-made oatmeal label. So now for the final reveal. This is my new pantry with all the beautiful labels. And I think it looks so stunning, so chic. If you have, you know, some free time on a weekend, this is such a cute do-it-yourself idea to do. And I promise you, I'm so motivated right now to bake something, to cook something yummy and healthy. So yeah, I honestly love how it turned out, and I would love to hear what you think. If you're interested in picking up the Cricut yourself, because you can make so many different do-it-yourselves with this, definitely check out the description box down below. I am also planning on doing kind of a similar do-it-yourself on my spices, like my spice containers. So definitely stay tuned for more Cricut do-it-yourselves. But I love how this looks. I think it's so stunning. So yeah, just super excited.
Baby, I know. Baby, I love you so. But you don't feel like I do. Tell me, what can I do? But I gotta be strong.
Now that we finished our pantry and I hopefully gave you some inspiration, it's time to tackle step number 2, which is the fridge. And my fridge right now is actually really empty because I've been kind of eating out a lot. Wasn't really planned because most of the time I would say that I cook myself, but I had a wedding, I had a staycation, I just had like hanging out with friends, I had a birthday party, so I had like so many different events recently where I was eating with people, so I didn't have anything in my fridge. So my fridge is completely empty, which means it's the perfect time to go grocery shopping. I'm probably gonna go to Trader Joe's and Ralph's, so probably do 2 grocery trips, and then we are going to do a grocery haul and organize everything together. So I just came back from the grocery store and I'm starting off with putting away my beautiful peonies in a vase. This vase is from H&M Home. So first of all, I got some pink lady apples for my juicer. I also got some celery. I also got these cherries that looks very beautiful and are going to taste delicious. I also love arugula, so I got myself some arugula. I also got some shallots as well as garlic. I also got 2 bell peppers because I'm going to stuff them, and then some zucchinis as well as some English peas. I love to use this as protein, and some heirloom tomatoes for a salad. I also love pine nuts, so I got some of those, a bunch of avocados, and my beloved coconut water. This is my favorite brand and I think it is so good. I also got myself this frozen lentil mix that I love to eat whenever I don't really want to cook and I want to make something very quick and simple. I also got some organic coconut sugar for baking and organic powdered cane sugar, as well as some almond flour, and these are all ingredients that I like to use for banana bread and all sorts of other baking goods. I also got some San Marzano peeled tomatoes. I love to use this in any types of pasta sauces that I'm making. I then also got some oregano because I love oregano, I use it a lot. I then got some Kalamata olives as well as capers, and I'm going to be using this to create a Greek salad. And speaking of Greek salad, I also got some feta cheese. This is authentic Greek feta and this is my favorite one from Trader Joe's. I think it's really good. And I also got some burrata mozzarella because I also love to create a caprese salad. I also got these cauliflower thins that I love to use for avocado toast. And Trader Joe's now also has a bigger version of it. This is the cauliflower pizza crust. And then I also got myself some probiotics. Because I'm on antibiotics right now, I'm also taking probiotics on a daily basis. And then I also did some groceries at Ralph's. First of all, I got some white as well as baby Bella champignons or mushrooms for some risotto or pasta funghi. I also got myself some fresh ginger for my ginger lemon water in the morning. I got a cucumber that I'm going to use for my Greek salad. I got some cherry tomatoes. These are my favorite cherry tomatoes that I eat a lot of. I also got some lentils because I love to use this for a vegan pasta bolognese, and in general I just love lentils. I then also got some fresh parsley. Then I also got some La Croix. This is the ras cranberry flavor. I never had this one before, but I like to change things up and always try out different sparkling waters and different flavors. I also got some petite fingerling potatoes because I love potatoes, especially in my air fryer with some veganese. It's so good. And then I also got myself some oat milk. This is the Khalifa one. I usually opt for a different one, but this one was on sale right now, so I wanted to try it out because it looked very fancy. And last but not least, I got some semi-sweet chocolate chips that I like to use for either hot chocolate or for any baking. So now that we're done with the grocery haul, it is time to empty out my fridge. And my fridge was decently empty already. I just had some fruits in it. But because we're going to organize everything, it's very important to make sure that your fridge is clean when you start. So I'm just taking everything out of my fridge and then I'm just going to clean it and make sure that it is all ready to go to put in all my fresh groceries. And now that we cleaned the fridge, it is time to clean all our veggies and fruits. This is one of my best kitchen organization hacks. I always make sure that whatever I put in my fridge is washed and ready to be eaten. I don't know about you, but often when I feel like the urge to snack, I'm a little bit tired, a little bit lazy. So that is why I love to pre-wash all my fruits, all my veggies, to make sure that whenever I'm cooking or preparing a snack, I have one less thing to worry about. I use this strainer from Amazon that is super practical because you can just easily wash whatever fruits or veggies you have. I love using these storage containers that are specifically created to make produce last longer, and I will have linked them in the description box down below because they are honestly a game changer. Whenever I put my arugula in this or my spinach, everything lasts so much longer, and I also feel like it looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And can we take a moment for how beautiful all my veggies and fruits look? I mean, whenever I see this, I'm so motivated to eat healthy. Wouldn't you agree? It's time to put everything back in my fridge. I also have this really nice organizer for all my cans, and now I'm going to show you another kitchen organization or fridge organization hack, and that is the humidity levels of your drawers. So I don't know about you guys, but I was aware that every fridge had this option of like low and high humidity, but I had no idea what types of products you needed to put in what drawer. But I did my research and now I'm going to share it with you, and this will ensure all your produce, all your veggies and fruits to last way longer. So what I do is that I put one of my drawers on high humidity and then the other drawer on low humidity, and then I organize all my fruits based on what they need in order to last longer. An easy rule of thumb is to put all your fruits in the low humidity drawer because fruits usually don't really need that much humidity and they will last way longer that way. So things like apples and my berries, I all put them in my low humidity drawer. And then in my high humidity drawer, I put all my veggies, such as bell pepper, but also my celery and parsley, because it's also really good for herbs. And then last but not least, a few veggies should be kept out of drawers. So first of all, you can put your tomatoes outside of a drawer. Honestly, you can also store your tomatoes outside of your fridge, but because it gets quite hot in Los Angeles, I prefer to store my tomatoes inside my fridge. And then when it comes to mushrooms, I also don't put them in a drawer, and mushrooms or all types of fungi should also be kept outside of a drawer. I also organize my freezer. I don't really have a lot of organization going on in my freezer, to be honest, but what I like to do is that I like to have kind of my meals on the top shelf and all of my frozen fruits and my ice cubes on the bottom shelf. So that is kind of how I organize it, but I don't have like a lot of storage bins or anything like that, which is something that I'm definitely considering on getting in the future. So we're finally done organizing the whole fridge, and this is the final result. This definitely lasts me for quite a good amount of time, although I do have to say that it feels so weird to be grocery shopping for myself again, by myself. Because before I obviously always did groceries for me and my boyfriend, and it's just like one of those kind of annoying reminders of being alone. So anyways, I don't know why I slipped that in real quick, but yeah, so this is my fridge situation, and also I make sure to organize everything per drawer. So in this drawer I keep all my veggies that need high humidity, and here I keep all the fruits that need low humidity, and all these fruits and veggies here don't need like low or high humidity. They are recommended to be kept in the fridge and not in the drawer. So that's how I organized everything. this shelf is pretty much empty because I don't really have that much else to fill it with. And then here I keep all my cheese and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully this gave you some inspo to organize your own fridge. I personally find it so helpful to pre-wash everything because this way it's super easy to just grab a quick healthy snack. Last but not least, it is time to deep clean our kitchen. And my kitchen is definitely, oh my gosh, in another stage. So if your kitchen is also looking a little bit, you know, crazy, then this video is definitely going to motivate you. So without further ado, let's get started with the last part of this video. I don't know about you, but I love to change up my cleaning scent depending on what kind of season it is and what kind of mood I'm in, so that my home smells the way that the season smells, if that makes sense. So I'm so excited that Mrs. Meyer sent me this. Thank you so much. I have bought their product so often with my own money, so it feels like a little pinch me moment that I'm on their PR list. First of all, they sent me my all-time favorite scent, which is the rose scent. If you're going to try out one of Mrs. Meyer's scents, you should try out the rose. It smells so, so good. Then they also sent me the mint scent, and I had this one before. I really like it. It's super fresh and clean, perfect for spring and summer. And then they also sent me the new lilac scent, and I've never tried this scent before, so I'm very curious to check it out. And they sent me both the multi-surface spray as well as the dish soap and the hand soap. So if you're looking for some new cleaning products, definitely check out Mrs. Meyer's. So now it is time to start deep cleaning our kitchen, and I'm starting off with organizing some of my cabinets that I have some random miscellaneous food inside and not really a system. So first of all, I start off with cleaning my drawers, cleaning my cabinets to make sure that it's all nice and tidy. And then I have this plastic storage bin from M Design that I'm going to use to store all my snacks. Next up, I'm deep cleaning my sink, which is super important because your sink can get so dirty, and I'm going to use some natural products in order to deep clean it. So first off, I start with baking soda and I sprinkle it all over my sink, and then I spray it with water and vinegar, and it's really going to create this kind of fizzling effect that really deep cleans your sink. And then when you're done, it's going to be super shiny and super clean and nice to use again. And then I finish off the deep cleaning of my sink with a tip that I got from a friend, and his mom always did this. In order to clean your disposal and make it smell nice in a more natural and not harming way, you can cut up half a lemon, or maybe if you have like a half a lemon lying around in your fridge that you forgot to use, you can just put it in your garbage disposal and turn it on. And whenever I do this, my garbage disposal starts smelling so nice and lemony and fresh. Then it is also time to vacuum the kitchen floor, make sure that our floor is super nice and clean. Next up, I'm going to clean all the surfaces as well as my stove top. I usually use some multi-surface spray in order to really deep clean it, and then I just scrub it until everything is clean, shiny, and tidy. Another thing that we might tend to forget to clean is not the surfaces of our kitchen, so the countertops and stuff like that, but the sides. So right now I'm actually cleaning my fridge with these special wipes that don't leave any marks or traces. And I'm also going to do the same thing for my dishwasher, as well as all my cabinets. I'm also going to deep clean my dishwasher using these tablets that are specifically made to clean them on the inside. So I just make sure that I did a run before this and I don't have any dirty dishes, and then I run it once more with these special cleaning tablets. Next up, I also wanted to clean my coffee cart as well as my Nespresso coffee machine. This is something I use every day, but I don't really clean this that often. So I just removed all the parts and deep cleaned them all individually in my sink using some dish soap. And then I also cleaned all the surfaces and reorganized everything, and now my coffee bar cart is as good as new. I then also cleaned my dining table as well as my windowsills. Honestly, all these areas you might forget when you're cleaning on a day-to-day basis, so think about everything that you usually don't clean and deep clean them in this deep cleaning session. So guys, this is the final result of a clean and organized kitchen, and it feels so amazing, not going to lie. I quickly want to apologize for my dishwasher noise. It's currently running and it's a little loud, so sorry about that. But I hope this video motivated you to deep clean your kitchen as well. It honestly feels so nice, and I just quickly wanted to show you again the beautiful organization that we did here. Oh, I love it so much. So yeah, that is everything.